Alright, I'll bite the bullet. I said I wouldn't do it, but here we are, I am doing it. The Bosnian clubs in Europe review video for the first round. I said in my video yesterday that I would not touch that, but I mean, here we are, I am currently touching it. Don't put that out of context. There really isn't too much to be said, and that's kind of why I didn't want to make the fucking video. However, I'm out of video ideas. I'm just dead honest with you, I've got nothing to say. And also, the last one did fairly well, so you know what, I'm just throwing a Hail Mary here. I reckon this does just fine. Anyways, here we are. Like I said, running out of video ideas will take you places where you don't really want to go. But you know what, I'm fine with it. I'm completely okay with that. I'm sure this will be a great video. It won't.
Hey, you there. You see the stat? This stat is very depressing. This is why I would kindly request of you to subscribe and like. If you do ever regret your decision, too bad. You can never unsubscribe. You are contractually obliged to stay subscribed. And should you actually press that button, you have 5 minutes to live as I planted C4 under your desk.
We're going to start off with Zrinjski, who are the champions of the last season's Bosnian Premier League and are in the Champions League this season round. Last they played Ured. I probably did not say that correctly, and I don't really care. The first leg away from home was a surprising 1-0 victory. Like I said, I thought they actually wouldn't win the away game. I thought that the home game would be their best bet, but they did win the away game. Then they proceeded to lose, and I'm not really sure how they pulled this shit off. They proceeded to lose the home game, 3-2. However, like I said, that's the home game. Overall, it was 3-3. Then they went to penalties. Zrinjski was, very solid. Hrvoje Barišić scored his last penalty, and in the end, they ended up winning, and they are going through to the next round. Now, I've got more to say about that. If I am not a lazy prick, this should come out before Zrinjski plays Slovan Bratislava, who are their next opponents. But if I'm lazy and it hasn't, then sorry. The fact that they're playing Slovan Bratislava is kind of cool, considering that they were the ones who cock-blocked them from getting into Europe last season. At the final hurdle, they were gonna make Conference League, but then they didn't. Predictions, I reckon Zrinjski. You know what? I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think Zrinjski have this. I think they're gonna lose. I'd honestly like to see them go through personally, because in the most selfish way, I'm happy to travel to Mostar to watch us play a big team. So I hope they win. I do not think they will, though. And next up, we've got the club from Sarajevo, Zeljeznicar, who actually did surprisingly well. And I'm honestly bewildered at how they did it. Dinamo Minsk is not a bad opponent, so the fact that they nicked the draw at home was okay. That was decent. Obviously, at home, you'd want to win, but it's fine. But then in the second leg, away from home, or I guess in a neutral ground, but still, their fans weren't there. There were no fans at all, to be honest. They actually ended up winning 2-1. And overall, their performance was really good in both games. Hell, you could argue in the home game that they should have had a penalty, given the away game. The only way that Dinamo Minsk even scored was through a penalty. So, like I said, they've done a great job, Željo, and I genuinely believe that they can continue to put up these good performances. Their next opponents are a team from Azerbaijan. I could try to say the name, but honestly, I just don't want to embarrass myself. In 2 days from when I'm recording this, they will be playing at the Grbavica Stadium. I genuinely believe Željo have this. Neftchi is not a great team from the research that I've done, which is minimal, but still. I'm going to say Neftchi bottle the first leg 2-0, but in the second leg they win 1-0. But I still think that Željo is going to go through. Then we've got Sarajevo, the other half of Sarajevo clubs, FK Sarajevo. The team in claret. They're severe bottlers. First up, they drew the first leg, which I wasn't too concerned about. I figured it's an away game, to bottle that, it's okay, it's fine. We can live with that. At home, they ended up getting a goal early from Almedin Zilkic, who was, like I said, on crud that day. And it looked like they were about to sail, just along with their counterparts, Željezničar, into the second round. And in the 88th minute, they just bag off of a free kick set piece, and then they just did not score and then lose on penalties, which is brilliant, by the way. Amar Beganovic, I think, had an absolute stinker. Man gave away the free kick that they ended up conceding from in normal time, and then he missed the final penalty, which is just crazy to me. So yeah, Sarajevo, very disappointing. They are the only Bosnian team that is currently out. And I'll be the one to say it. I genuinely, if I was going to put money on any team making it through, out of every single team in Bosnia, I would have put it on them. But like I said, I also said Dinamo would beat Hajduk in a recent video, and then they didn't. So I should just stop making predictions, honestly. Then you have Borac Banja Luka, who actually didn't play in the first round. They're only going to come in during the second round, which is exciting. Not necessarily. It's fine, though. They are playing in 2 days as well against Austria Vienna, and I've been a big advocate for saying that this is a tough-ass game for them. I don't know how they win that. Genuinely, I don't know. Listen, Borac should be happy about this because realistically, me making a prediction against you is probably better than me making a prediction in your favor. I think Austria Vienna wins this. I don't think it's a runaway. I think it's going to be tight, but I reckon on penalties, in the end, Borac does meet their demise. Either way, that's the little wrap-up. To summarize it all for you, Sarajevo stink. Borac, we'll see. Zrinjski and Jjelica, there is some hope there. And yeah, I'll see you all sometime soon. The videos are in the works. I've got a new potential video series coming out. Oh, very exciting. And yeah, I'll talk to you later. Maybe. I'll see how I'm feeling, honestly. Like, subscribe, comment, and just get the fuck out of my house.